Whether you're looking for a semi, a detached, or a townhome, coming up with a down payment is one of your first steps in home ownership. But not everyone has $15,000, $10,000, or even $5,000 lying around. So maybe lease-to-own would be right for you. Here's Philip Bradley, founder of Go Rent Free Fast. He explained who typically leases to own.
Lease-to-own is, in a way, an alternative finance option for people. And really one has to determine what category you fall into. Are you someone that has what we prefer to say scratch, bruised, or dented credit, but has a down payment? Someone who has got great credit, but no down payment. And someone who is credit absent.
If you're someone who falls under one of those categories, you would then fill out an online application. If you're accepted, you'll work with Philip and his company to get your very own home and start paying for it.
It is a process for which, under the next 2 or 3 years, you will pay an exaggerated lease amount. A good portion of that lease goes towards a deposit.
So basically, part of your monthly lease will go towards a down payment. For example, if your home is worth $250,000, you'll be paying around $1,800 a month. At the end of the lease, you would then buy your house for a predetermined amount, maybe $270,000 if it was worth $250,000 a couple of years earlier. That amount is fixed when the contract is first executed.
Really what we're doing is forcing people into a payment plan, a savings plan.
All while the client improves their credit and owns a home in the end. Part of the process includes working with a real estate agent to determine what the client can afford. Nashi Said, an agent with Royal LePage, works with many lease-to-own clients. She has nothing but positive feedback from the soon-to-be new homeowners.
When they move in, they feel as if it is their own home. The neighborhood as well, people and their neighbors see as them being the owners because they saw a for sale sign, now they see it's sold, and they assume that these are the owners. So they take a lot of pride knowing that they're going to own it in 2 years as well. So they treat it as their own home.
Lease-to-owns don't just benefit people who normally wouldn't be able to get their own home, but investors as well. Investing in Philip Bradley's business is secure because, unlike being a landlord, the lease-to-own tenant is responsible for all maintenance, and if they happen to walk away, the investor gets the home back with the deposit the client has been putting money towards.
Investors make money right in the very first month because it's positive cash flow. It's one of the 4 main elements that we look at for investors. So there's positive cash flow right up front. Secondly, return cash on cash. We're typically looking at 30 to 50% per annum for our investors. So they make money per month, and also at the sale of the property at the end of the term, there's an increase in value as well. So they make money primarily on 2 fronts.
If you're an investor looking to get involved with lease-to-owns, Melinda Newark is your contact person. She runs Move Out, Move In, and Move Up. She explains how you qualify as an investor.
We do always ask if you could get pre-approved for a mortgage. That would be very beneficial to you because they do move very fast because they are great products. Secondly, we do ask that you have a deposit ready to go. Usually
people that we work with are people that we like to say good people have gone through a bad situation, and we're able to accelerate their home ownership aspirations for 2 or 3 year time frame.
A win-win situation for both the new homeowners and the investor.